I couldn't help but notice your pain.
My pain?
It runs deep. Share it with me.
Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod. We are back as Baelon the Brave. We are 57 years old, so we're getting a little old. And this asshole wife of his, I was looking at dragons to see like who's still wild and like everything like that, and I look and I see there's an egg that's owned by this kid. Now, this idiot's dragon had an egg this year. I don't know why I didn't see that she did. I didn't have her marked special interest, probably should have. But she had an egg, gives it to her brother's son. Not even the firstborn one, the second-born ugly one. Instead of giving it to her own kids that she just had with him. Like, she could at least give it to the daughter because she's a year old. I can understand maybe not him because he wasn't. Oh, yeah, he was. He was around when she had it because she had it in 8114. He was born in 8113. So why wouldn't you give it to your kid? So I have a problem with that. We don't, as Targaryens, want anybody having our dragons or eggs. And so I think we're going to have to do something with Volantis here. Like, I don't want a dragon conquest because they're just going to give up probably. I'm thinking about maybe just doing an emancipation war. Even then they can surrender. So either way, you're kind of... Embargo is pointless because we can't get anything out of them. Who's this guy? And why can I do his claim for him? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe instead of going for lease, the claim on lease, we're going to put homeboy over here. But what I did too is because we had the problem with the vassal limit, we're not able. I don't like the rule to where like anybody can make a high lordship. Like say you're Lord Paramount, you can just make high lordships all over the place. I actually like, you know, to where you can't just make them like all nilly-willy, but you're the king, like you should be able to at least, you know, do that in your area here. Like it's not that big of an area, but it's giving us vassal problems every time we go to war. We end up getting over and then somehow it goes up. I don't know what the deal is. So I've made the high lordships for Blackwater Rush, Cracklaw Baron, and the Kingswood, but we're gonna give them out to people. So we'll start with Kingswood. More than likely probably just gonna give it to Bywater here. He's our master coin, even though he's not that good. Let me see, we got who's on this one to start that way. Alright, so we have a Green Ward. Guys, nothing special. This guy's alright. Chittering Brook, he's just as good. We'll just give it to Bywater, keep it simple. We'll give you High Lordship of Kingswood, everything under it. There you go. And now this will take off, you know, probably like 8 vassals off of our thing up here. So I guess we'll do Cracklaw. Probably just going to give it to Hardy, since he's our Master of Whispers. Let me see. I don't know who this girl is, but she's pretty good and she's loyal. I was thinking about just giving it to the Lannister, the Spy Master position. We got the Rook's Rest. He's pretty good diplomacy too. Dire Den, Boggs, and then the Whispers. I think we'll just give it to this dude. This, blah, blah. He's got actual lordship of Cracklaw Barons. I guess it kind of makes sense. Cracklaw Point. And there you go. And then we had Blackwater Rush. I thought it was pretty interesting. Got this guy that's Roynish. I don't know how he became Mother Royan religion and Royan art culture, and all of his kids are. So they're gonna stay out. I figure I'm gonna give it to him just to add some flair, because I know these guys are probably gonna rebel against him because of who he is. Alright, High Lordship, Blackwater Rush. There you go. Alright, so we took care of that. Also, I was canceled out the ambition to have 5 kids just to see if we can do the bloodline, and we can. So I don't know if we'll be able to forge it before he dies, but we're gonna try. There's a lot of things that go with it, like you can murder or execute 30 people. We're never gonna do that. Win 15 foreign wars. We've actually done that already, so we should be able to get it right away. We're 28 over 15. I don't remember having that many goddamn wars, But I guess because we want one at a like each of these all at once. So the Stepstones and then Summer Islands were a lot. We need to take care of this dude too, because he's another person that rebelled and took this over, and then it comes out of the Kingdom of Stormlands. I'm trying to think if I should keep this guy there or replace him with the Rhinish guy. Even Baelor is pretty good. Let's go ahead and just keep him. We're gonna put him though on Volantis because I want that dragon egg back. Hopefully I'll be able to get it. What else do we need to do? Yeah, I don't mean to like sideline this series. Like I like playing this series, but I've been really intrigued by the Lofton one just because of restoring Harrenhal. I just wanted to get it done. We'll have him train children because we do have some kids. And him, we'll just have him scheme. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna replace Viserys probably, either with Dondarrion or Baelor, because I want to get Baelor some. Yeah, because he's got 19 stewardship. I think we'll just replace him. We really don't care about Viserys anyways. Why is Daemon mad? I guess they are friends, aren't they? Yeah. He's mad that I put his kid as Hand of the King. Alright, so yeah, we have Old Stones. There's still a colony. Hopefully that'll get going. So then we can do Skane up here. And I think giving the Lord Paramount the North of the Manderleys was a bad idea, because as soon as I gave it to him, most of the North rebelled against him. It's because he's the only one High Lord that's not Old Gods. So most of his other lords are Faith of the Seven, except for like one or two, but I maybe should have gave it to Umber. He was one of the choices I thought of, but we'll see what happens with that. We have an advisor slot open. I'll probably just give it to Lannister. He's 18. He wants to see his house in the Iron Throne. That's not good. This is the guy over the Southern Isles. You know what? We'll put our cousin Stefan. We know he's going to be loyal. Is there any laws we need to change before we die? The faith authority is low, which is good. Illegal. I think there's one of these that needs to go up. Yeah, this does. Let's have this council consideration. Everybody will vote for it. Let me make sure there's nothing on the council part. I'll keep that one on. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we're getting on pause. I don't know what this guy's doing. Where are you at? Last refuge. I guess I'll tell him to. He's probably gonna tell me no. Yeah, brand him as a traitor. We have to take care of this. But let's, I think from the last war, the realm isn't back under me yet. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Alright, good. The North, however, is at war, so god damn these things. I get so tired of all these tournaments. Alright, so we've already done this one. In order to complete this ambition, you need to perform one of the following tasks or found the bloodline through other means. So win 15 foreign wars, 28 over 15. So, I don't know what we have to wait for. Aegon got old, jeez. The dragon list, he has a dragon. That's a stupid nickname. Alright, your grandson Prince Baelon is responding very well to my tuition. He's improved his skills and advancing knowledge every day. Good job, Baelon. You got 2 intrigue and gains patient. Nice. I'm thinking about just betrothing these two together, because it looks like Daemon's probably not gonna have any more kids. Not legitimate anyways with her. Try to see here. He has these two. I'll probably go to legitimize him. The other one, I'm not so sure. I don't know. But we'll go ahead and I'll just betroth these two together, maybe. Because the girl's 1. How old? When is Baelon's betrothed? Is like 8. Yeah, 'cause he's got 6 years. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, Prince Daemon, he still wants to get the throne from him. Jackass. After my most recent victory, I have reunited my most trusted commanders to discuss our future military campaigns. Through my skill and dedication, I have earned the loyalty of my armies and immortalized my name as one of the greatest conquerors of our time. One who emerged triumphant from countless battles. Alright, so here it is. Make a speech about knightly values, be known as the White Knight. We get mounted troops, attracts wandering knights, bards, and damsels. That's not bad for the knights one. The Bloodhound gives us leading to center, levy reinforcement rate. Increases the chance of looting artifacts after sieging enemy holdings. That one sounds good because of the dragon egg thing. It is considered an artifact, but I don't know if it'll count because I don't know, they do differently with like the Balerian swords and the shit like that. This one I'm definitely not gonna do. So I guess we'll do the artifacts one. I don't want to pass up on that attracting the knights because you do get some powerful people from time to time, but I guess we'll just do this one because of the artifacts. Yeah, we'll do that one. So now we have another bloodline. That isn't shown yet. Alright, the Warlord from King's Landing. Scarcely any ruler boarding the Iron Throne sleeps well at night, tormented by the dreams of conquest of their terrible neighbor. King Baelon, I know it's kind of a stupid one for him because he's pretty, you know, well-rounded individual. Being Baelon's carved a blood-soaked path through the lands of Iron Throne, earning the fame of a ruthless and fearsome warrior. None is safe from his reach, and it is hard to say if his thirst for conquest will ever be satisfied. A cunning and relentless commander, he has overseen countless victories on the battlefield and acquired immortal glory for himself as well as his descendants. So now, I think Daemon should have it. Yeah, they should all have it. Yeah. Blood of King Baelon. The master of the battlefield, Baelon has become infamous as a ruler, a ruthless conqueror, and implacable, I can never say that word, warrior with an unparalleled strategic genius. That's the only reason I wanted this for the artifacts one. The one with the knights probably would fit him better, the White Knight. He really didn't do like a lot of crazy conquering. We just took over the Stepstones and the Summer Isles, but we did it all in like one foul swoop. So we did another ambition. I guess we'll go back to the 5 children. He probably could pop one out here. Alright, we need to take care of this guy real quick. He'll probably just give up. He's smart, he will. Removing the... Oh, I hate that stupid shit. Hold on. What the... Why does the Roynar guy care? Let's see if he says he gives up. I don't know how... It says we can't... Yeah. We can't raise our troops until he gives us an answer, but everybody else did. Alright, let's give you over to him. Well, we have to wait till he comes back under us. Let me see. Seated besides Lionel at the feast, and although we have never really talked before, we really hit it off. We ended up together in the garden with a couple bottles of pale ale from Lord John's well-stocked cellar. Who are you? Here's some regular dude. Alright. Did everybody come back? Yeah, rear point. Alright, let's go ahead and give you that dude so you can deal with him. We have the priest. Oh, I did. What the fuck? Oh, what's going on? Alright, why is this thing up? Doesn't say he's doing anything. What the hell happened? Doesn't even have it to where he's doing. I had him proselytizing, but it took it off. I don't know what the hell happened. I hate how they keep doing this too. It's like every time they have to reappoint the council, it cancels the job they were doing. So a lot of times I forget what the hell they were even doing. After arriving Roof Crest, we know all that. Oh shit, I should have placed a bet. But I don't think we should do it on ourselves because we get beat by the worst people. Is Daemon in it? Maybe we can get him. Place a bet. We'll place a 40-hour bet on Daemon. He's won a couple. He's got 155 personal combat. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're going against Wyland Will. Wow, whatever you say their name. Watch we win this shit, too. Alright, Daemon Targaryen's turn. Jousting the list. Prince Daemon won soundly with the final tilt. Gilbert was sent flying from the saddle in a hail of shattered lance pieces. Ugh. So he took off somebody's hand. Sounds like him. Prince Daemon declared the winner. Hurry and get this damn thing everywhere. Crispy and hearty. Alright, madness and greatness are two sides of the same coin. Every time a new Targaryen is born, the gods toss a coin in the air, and the world holds its breath to see how it lands. Nice. So our granddaughter, who is betrothed to Baelon, who's gotten diligent. It'd been better if it was genius or quick, but I guess it's better than being paranoid or cruel. Oof. Oh, I thought we were going against Daemon now. It's kind of going to lead to that. According to Master of Laws, Ternesio, the small folks of Oldstone have started a delightful tradition where the small folk from several villages meet up and dance, feast, and pair up for future marriage. By promoting this tradition, Ternesio believes that the area will develop a strong local culture that will attract more peasants. Why not? Now we gotta fight our Kingsguard. He's probably gonna beat us. Oh dear. Yep. Kingsguard beat us. You always hear though when they ever the go against Kingsguard, they like refuse or they'll let the king win. Alright, Daemon is wounded though. He fought one of the Kingsguard. Seems like he got wounded and kept going. Lord Commander beat Stephen Darkland. We got a lot of good Kingsguard though, I'll say that. Hold on, what? Who did it say? Who did he beat? It says Lord Commander Michael Mertens and Lord Commander Michael Mertens face each other. So he went against himself and won the tourney. That doesn't make any sense. What just happened? He should have been fighting Daemon. Oh my god. Alright. What is he trying to do now? He's not doing anything. We'll obligate him just because he is kind of negative. Alright, what is this? Empire. Yeah, we need to new advisor. Keeps taking it off. I don't know why I didn't put that one back. See, now we gotta deal with this dickhead. I hate they constantly have revolts there, and then they just take over, and then you gotta bring them back under. And of course, he doesn't want to fight. Alright, we got a dangerous faction. That's the same shit. I don't know why the fucking shit does that. Alright, now we gotta go back, give him the advisor again, go back to putting him back on the claim he was on. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Gets to the point where I was like, I don't even want to do it. 10th moon, so there's two months left. Alright, what do we have as prisoners? Oh, we still have... What? Why do we have her? I think this is when she tried to go against us, but... How was she in the war? We can't tell her. We could actually kill her, but that isn't going to do anything. She's actually a leader of this. I don't know how that's possible when she's in jail. And then we have this cat who has no money. I know I might just put. Can I just put him to the wall? Be done with it. No. All right. Man, the north looks crappy. All right. Your Grace, my mission to prove your good name so far has been a success. During a visit to court of Lord Paramount Grover Tully, I seem to manage to make him understand what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are. Good job, grandson. He's gonna be a hell of a ruler. Can we knight him now? I wish you could knight him ahead of time. I don't know why you can't if they've got like good traits. I don't know how he became dragon rider for his brother. I guess maybe it was his age. I don't know. Let's put the speed up. Alright, I'm trying to think of what... We should go on a tour. We haven't done it yet. And we got a lot of money now. Your jail seek audience. They are covered in blood, and with them they have your captive, Lord Bolger Kroll, in chains. They said a band of armed men secretly broke into the cells, tried to set him free, but all were slain before they could get to the cell. Clearly someone employed them to do this. Let's see, blah blah blah. I guess we can You know, I just put him back in the dungeon. Alright, let's go on a tour. Well, hopefully we can maybe get a claim on something, and then we can go and deal with Volantis. Let me see. I know they hate him because he's different. Oh my god, they completely hate him. They're probably gonna revolt sometime soon. I wonder if you try to take over Noth. I think he gives you that butterfly fever or whatever if you go there to siege it. I wonder if they would just give up. I wonder why they're different than the pirates, the Corsair ones. Like, what's the difference? They can pretty much do all the same shit. Alright, let's go ahead and go on a tour before we die. She's of age now, but she's incapable, of course. I don't know what the hell happened to her. But I wanted to take out Dorne. I think we're going to do it as Daemon. It's something more Daemon style, I would think. Alright, let's go on the tour. I've never done this yet, so it says go on a tour either foreign land or if king of progress of your own realm, so you may learn and become a better man. So I know it's expensive. Where do you wish to go on your tour? Royal progress of my realm, of course. We'll do a nice one. I wish to see all the world has to offer. You will visit 9 of your vassal lords. But I think you gotta give up money every time. See, now I gotta give another 100 gold. What size entourage would you like to take on your royal progress? A larger choice will be more burdensome on your vassals, but will be more impressive to the common folk. So, I don't know. I think we'll do it in the middle so they're not pissy about having to, you know, take care of all these people. Then again, we're king. You know what? We're the king. This is what we do. Alright. It's time to depart King's Landing and start royal progress in my domain. Shall return a better man. Instruction. You must select the next destination by interacting with one of your vassals and selecting the visit on tour option. Right click on chosen character portrait. Gain the trait quest overseas, which we're not really. Shall I take my flagship King Jaehaerys on this tour? She would surely improve our journey. Of course. I'll captain it myself. Alright, Daemon's taking over, which is not good. Unless I'm controlling him. Alright, Your Grace, your entourage is waiting for your instruction as our next destination on the royal progress. Alright. Select this destination. Alright, we already know. Alright, so we just left and didn't have any destination. I guess we'll go from north down. I don't know, the north is embroiled in war right now, so I think we can't even do it anyways. We'll go to the Vale first. Visit on tour. See what this is all about. It's probably no different than the damn quest overseas. You usurp the lordship of Dagger Lake. Why am I hearing about this? I don't know. I hope that kid doesn't hatch that egg. Or if so, it killed him. After a long journey, you and your enormous entourage of lords and soldiers and camp followers are approaching the Eyrie. You march through the area with your huge bodyguard and oversee the execution of criminals, making sure the small folk know their king. They are wary, but the small folk welcome you. Now to see Lord Paramount Albert Aaron. So we get local, or the Eyrie gets it. What just happened? Alright. You're gonna proselytize. I guess it took him off because they all, like, go independent during the Mega War. Alright, yeah, off to see Lord Paramount Albert Aaron. The Eyrie. Vhagar lets out a great roar to announce your arrival as you fly over the Eyrie. Down below, you see small folk and knights alike staring in amazement as you land in the middle of the castle. The castle has high stone walls with moss climbing up them in huge square towers, flanking the gate and walls, giving a command and view of the surrounding mountain. Inside the walls, you encounter a freezing outer ward, a keep, and a sept. You arrive at the castle and are given befitting welcome by Lord Paramount Albert Aaron and a large party of knights and lords. Lord Paramount Albert enthusiastically shakes your hand Ask after your daughter and offers you brown ale, after which he invites you to a large feast in your honor. Ask about my daughter. I think, where's the one? Her. She's the one that's married to my son. How marvelous. You shall depart your next destination in a week. Alright, while accompanying you on tour to Eyrie, your courtier Paya seems to have made a very good friend. She seems to get on very well with a certain Roderick. Now our nearing departure day seem nigh inseparable. Who's this dude? How's my court? She was one of the, Summer Islanders' wives. We have, like, space for, like, 20 more people. Alright. Petitioner by the name of Anya Updike has sent a request that she may have entry into your lands at Iron Oaks and delay her homage until she can next travel to the Eyrie. She states that the lands were detained following her brother's death. Although an inquest has been returned, she has not been allowed entry until she pays homage. So he took Iron Oaks, I guess. Updike? She's just a made-up. I hereby grant you access. No, I demand that you pay homage first. Huh. I guess we'll let her go. Alright, we have to pick somebody else. Is the North still, how's that going? It's like going back and forth. At least the Manderleys are winning now. I guess we'll go meet this asshole. Why can't I go there? We have to wait. Yeah, I guess we have to wait until certain things are done. Or it tells us. After many days of feasting and talking, it is time for you to leave your host and move on to the next destination on your royal progress. Yeah, we'll travel onward. We spent the money, might as well keep going. I thought it made you pay each one. After years of careful planning, Goran Greyjoy from the court of Lord Paramount Aegon of the Iron Islands has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring his intention to go off and carve out a realm of his own. Good luck with it. Yeah, he got a big contingency there. I don't know. Who's he going after? Whoa! He's going after lands and Pentos. See, now Rhaenys was able to do that because she had a dragon. Hold on. Alright. I thought it was like... He's married to a Greyjoy, too. Alright. Let's go ahead and, I guess, take our way to the Trident. So yeah, it does make you pay, but some... I wonder if it's like the distance you go. Let me see. Are we able to, like, visit Little Lords? Oh, we can. See, it's 100 gold now. I guess the farther you go, the more it costs. See, that's only 50. That's weird. We'll get a non-aggression with him while we're here. Would I be able to go see Dorne even though they're not? No. Alright. Let's go deal with the Trident then. 25 gold. Alright. Command and War. Who's acting stupid? I don't know why I can't tell her to stop. You have no money. I just want to send him to the wall, get it over with. Whatever, man. Let him rot. Your Grace, I write with express consternation at the fact that Sir Denys enjoys command of your armies when someone of higher status is clearly more appropriate. I petition that he be removed from command and I take his place. I don't know about that, dude. You kind of suck. Oh, he's doing a fine job. You dickhead. Your Grace, your grandson, Prince Baelon, is responding very well to my tuition, has improved his skills and advanced in knowledge every day. And gained some more intrigue. Oh, damn. He just keeps getting intrigue. He is cool. Let me see how, what's his name's Trove is coming. Damn, she's still 8. I feel like more time went by. At a meeting of your Regency Council, Lord Paramount, Ternesio, whatever, his position in council has been put under question. Your bannerman, Lord Paramount, Aaron Greyjoy, called for a vote to have him removed, the vote which passed. Oh, come on. This is why I hate when you do shit and you have a Regency, because then they start acting stupid. And I can't put him back for a while, because they voted him off. And if I put this dude, they're probably going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it anyways. Alright, put you over Volantis again. We should really be getting more claim opportunities than we do, because we had that book that gives us an extra 10% on top of having 20-something% from the jump. Like, I've gotten where guys only had like 16%, and I'm getting them all the time. I read on behalf of the bank express my consternation at the actions of your bannerman, Lord John Ambrose. He's failed to pay his interest on the loan. Yeah, you need to pay that shit. That's what loans are for. After days of travel, you and your enormous entourage of lords and knights and camp followers nearing Riverrun, you start by making yourself known to the common folk, or common small folk of the area, dispensing justice and resolving minor disputes. Word is spread through the area, and the small folk and Lord Paramount Grover Tully are much pleased with your efforts. So I have to go on and see this asshole. Riverrun. After many days traveling over cold plains, you and your entourage have made it to Riverrun. The knights guarding the gates hail your coming and allow you entry. The palace of the Lord Paramount overlooks much of the surrounding pasture. It has impressive towers and a curtain wall that surrounds the palace. The walls have robust gates and portcullises. Behind the walls you find vaulted halls, covered bridges, barracks, dungeons, granaries, kennels, and stables. When you reach the palace, you are met by Lord Paramount Grover, who gives you a formal greeting. You are invited inside as a guest of House Tully, and whilst being given a tour, you and the old Lord Paramount politely discuss altruism and the value of everyday kindness. Fascinating. Sir Alton Viper uses attendance at the Feast of Riverrun to present a petition for justice before the court. He claims that Lord Raymond Viper sullied his honor by having illicit relations with his wife behind his back and demands recompense for the slight. Alright, we'll make him pay. It's not worth killing him over. After many days of feasting of talking, it is time for you to leave your host and move on to your next destination on your royal progress. Alright, we're gonna go to the Westerlands. Your entourage is awaiting instructions on our next one. It'll probably be the last one. Or maybe we'll do the Reach. Yeah, if we do the Reach in Stormlands, it'll be fine. I'm not going to Iron Isles. Alright. It's probably the last one in this one, though. Feuding between Lord Paramount Aegon of the Iron Isles and Lord Paramount Grover to the Just has reached your court and can no longer be ignored, as your vassals both have brought their grievances against each other to you in hope of garnering support. Alright, both of you act like quarreling children. I think that's more like it. Is he raiding him or something? Like, he's infirm. Yeah, it doesn't say who did what. So it's like, what are you supposed to... Yeah, stop acting like children. Seems like the best move. Lord Edison of Cockleswent declared war against tyranny of Lord Paramount Mathos of the Reach. Hold on. Failed to apprehend Lord Edison and raised his banner in rebellion. Is the North still at war? What's it looking like? 33% for Lord Desmond. Alrighty. After days of travel, you and your enormous... yeah, it's the same thing. Casterly Rock. The conditions are rainy at Casterly, as Casterly Rock finally comes into view along the road. An honor guard of knights and lords await you before the gates, along with the Castellan who personally greets you. Whilst among the cold headland of Casterly Rock, you see the land is dotted with mines from which pour gold in astonishing quantities. There are gold mines at many locations in the hinterland, which pour into the palace itself. Here you observe a prospering market and populace, fed by the wealth of the mines. You arrive at the palace and are given a befitting welcome by Lord Paramount Jason Lannister and a large party of knights and lords. Lord Paramount Jason enthusiastically shakes your hand and asks after your friends and offers you sweet beer, after which he invites you to a large feast in your honor. So I wonder if you're like the Lord Paramount and say the king is doing this, the AI king, like, did he tell you coming and like you have to like take care of the feast? I wonder if that's the case. I wonder if the AI would even do that decision to begin with. Whilst in Casterly Rock, I met a lovely woman called Moraine, the courtier of Lord Paramount Jason. We got along very well over a night of drinking, and there's clear mutual attraction in the air. Do I dare pursue her and ask that she return home with me? I guess he's not beyond, a woman at his old age. I shall ask to meet in my chambers. 100 piety? Jesus, 150. Falls in love with King Baelon? I think not. I mean, we are honorable, so I don't really see him doing it. Yeah, we'll pass. Even though I wanted to. Rylene has used her attendance in the Feast of Casterly Rock to present a petition for justice before the court. She claims that Lord Roland Brax is one of her kinsmen murdered and demands he is brought to justice for his outrageous crime. So he did murder him. Yeah. Alright. Modern, can we call him Troll? I guess we'll banish him. Because he is a murderer. Let me see something. Who's the one girl? He's got all these kid rivals. Who was the guy, or who was it? I can't remember now. I think it was a Brax. I don't know. You're just gonna go to the wall. Alright, minor noble name of Alessandra Estrin requests remedy as she has recently received land near Casterly Rock by writ of Lord Paramount. But when she came to occupy the land, there were already armed men present who assaulted her, carried off her goods, and ousted her from the land. I will send some men to restore order and peace. Yeah, we'll do that. After many days of feasting and of talking, it is time for you to leave your host and move on to the next destination. Roll progress. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop here. We'll hit the Reach and Stormlands and then be done with that. I kind of want him to die now, just so we can take over, kill ourselves as Viserys. He got rid of stress, so we have to hope he doesn't get rid of depressed. I can see Baelon live until he's like 80. This idiot gave up the damn egg. So, until next time, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.